what we're going to do here basically is diagnose a valve failure on a 2205, a 2102, or a can press. You know, the principle works with basically anything. So I'll show you. So you have incoming air here going up to that on-off switch, right? Then from there, the air goes down to that first valve in series, bottom port. The one, so that goes through the valve as that hinge pin is depressed, as you can see there, right? So as that opens, that hinge rotates, that valve will close. So from there, it goes down to our little kick valve. We've got a little protrusion on this bottom door here. If that piece isn't there, then this won't work out. Let me make sure I can get that in frame. Unfortunately, we got to chase the door, chase the door, chase the door. Don't worry, I'll zoom in. But now we can see that little tip on that door. If that welded piece is not there to activate that valve there, then airflow does not go all the way back up to that little elbow right underneath the on-off switch. So if we want to test this and cut our problem in half, the trick is turn it off, disconnect,
not on dedicated circuit. Okay. But they replaced the
it's on your own system, right? So now I want to test it. We give it a little bump. And unfortunately, activate it.
So what is the customer calling? So it's still a pending case?
Yeah, I called to check up.
We rotate this over. Show you what I'm doing here.
Okay, ask the customer to see if they go after a copy of the picture.
Okay. Let me do this here real quick, set it up here. So I'm basically testing this valve here. So we've got this hose disconnected, top door closed, bottom door with that little tab engaged, and all I have to do is right. All right, so reconnect, and I've got airflow coming out of that hose going to that first valve in series here. I mean, underneath the plate, first valve underneath the plate. So if I've got steady airflow here, but still no movement, when I bring it forward to the eye, if I've got no movement, I've got a failure inside the machine. So the trick for that is, what we'll do, run it down, I will run it down, pop this little pin out. And when you put this pin back in, be kind to the next tech. Put a little grease back on it, so that way it slips out easier in case anybody needs to work on it. So at this point, track system's disassembled, plates down. Now, if I wanted to, what I could do with a piece of paper here in the safety mechanism, the surveillance, put a block in here and let the plate go back up. And at that point, you know, I can replace things, you know, this valve on the side. If you have to do this one up here, refer to my 2205 activation valve replacement video. Eco valve, and then in series back here in the corner you actually have a check valve, and that check valve, the point of the arrow should go back towards this line here. So the point of the arrow goes this way. The spring side part of the pictogram goes this way. So that way you'll always know, and you'll see different varying designs of this throughout the Mil-tek product lineup. But they all do the same thing. They're rated at the same thing, and they will function even though they look a little bit different. Hose tee back there, which branches off and goes up the side of the cylinder, and basically it's just chasing airflow until you find out where the problem is.